What up, Laker Nation? It's your boy DTLF back with another pregame live stream. And today we got a couple of sick topics to talk about, guys. Oh my goodness. It's getting intense out here in the NBA with the whole COVID and how strict the policies are. And, the whole Kyrie Irving situation. I mean, if you guys didn't listen to my podcast this morning, go ahead and check it out. I touch on the subject a little more there, but I did want to glaze over it here because the Lakers play the Rockets today, and hopefully this isn't the last game we play in a while. But, man, I'm starting to get nervous for this NBA season. It's really in jeopardy. A lot of players getting sick, a lot of players not following the rules and basically taking everything they're taking everything lightly. So the NBA has now had a meeting with the Players Association and the Board of Governors, and basically they're trying to enforce more things. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the live stream. They're trying to enforce stricter rules like only fist bumping and limiting certain interactions. So it'll be interesting to see a lot of games getting canceled for tomorrow already. Luckily, the Lakers will be going today, but that could have been really much in jeopardy. She said, "Good morning, Dan, a Laker fan from South Korea." Ooh, that's awesome. Thank you, Chanel. Appreciate you. He said, "Dan, I like your podcast, my guy. The motivation really did motivate me." That's what's up, bro. That's what it's all about, man. We're trying to just connect and motivate and inspire. But back to and I appreciate all the support. You guys could also leave me voice messages, and you guys will be debuting on the podcast. Whoever leaves a voice message will be in the beginning of next episode. So make sure you guys do that. But about Kyrie Irving, man. Kyrie Irving has become such a disappointment for me. Like, I'm really disgusted by his attitude and his diva persona. Like, this cat used to be as real as it gets, and his skill set is second to none as far as offensive skills and handles and all that. He's a great player to watch. But by God, has he become a diva. And it's disappointing because, I still love his shoes, his gear, all that, what he stands for. But it's hard to really be a fan of a player who acts like this. This man has not returned phone calls to his coach, to his front office. He went off the grid. They're growing tired of him. Steve Nash, they asked him if he believes he's going to come back this season. That's where the question has become. Like, that's how far apart they're drifting. And he said, sure. But it was more like, I don't know. I don't care. I'm focused on my team. If you guys didn't listen to my podcast today on the whole Kyrie Irving situation, basically to sum it up, my take on this whole thing is, shame on you, bro. There's a lot of players that wish they were in your position that never even get to make it in the NBA. And you're over here wasting this opportunity and taking it for granted, man. And it's unfortunate, in a regular job, if you take a job for granted like that in a regular job, they'll cut you like this and replace you. The only difference is that here they need you because, the fans pay to see you. So you get away with a little bit more because you're a star player. But do you think a role player would actually be able to do this without getting cut from the team? Absolutely not. So at the end of the day, I got to say, it is disappointing. I still got love for him, obviously, as a person, as an individual. I think he's a good dude, but I don't know what's going on with him. And I don't want to speculate, but I am very disappointed. And I can only imagine what his teammates are thinking, or his coaching staff, or even his front office or the fan base is thinking, right? We really dodged another bullet there by not signing Kyrie. He never even gave us a chance. So everything happens for a reason. But back to tonight's game, guys. Lakers, Rockets, we get a chance to smack them again. Hopefully we do. We come prepared. Hopefully we adapt to whatever adjustments they made. Keys to tonight's game. We must continue to communicate on defensive end. That's where we won the last game. Yes, offensively, we were good, but we were so great defensively that even if we took one quarter off, we still won handily. So we got to make sure that we take care of business early on. Let me head over to the comment section, see what you guys have to say about Kyrie and the game tonight. He said, Danny Boy says, I unfortunately lost respect for Kyrie, Dan. I used to like him, but in Cleveland, after he left LeBron, he changed. He said, Kyrie is jealous. He's a jealous badass. He said, yo, what's up, Jason? He said, imagine if LeBron was doing what Kyrie is doing, man. He said, they will be slandering LeBron so bad right now. Yeah, absolutely, bro. Isaac Valdez says, Dan, you have a great show. I'm a subscriber, and I'm a Sacramento Kings fan. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much, Isaac. If you guys are interested, definitely check out my podcast as well. I will put a link in the comment section. I will pin it as soon as this video is over. So if you guys are interested in listening to my podcast, Beyond Sports, go ahead and check that out. He said, "What up, man?" He said, "What's the lineup, Dan?" Lineup for tonight should be the same as the last lineup. I think it's going to be, obviously Marc Gasol, AD, LeBron James, KCP, and Dennis Schroeder. I like this lineup because the bench is very, very strong. So as long as we continue to do that, as long as the bench continues to ball out. I mean, last game, everybody from Kuz to Montrezl Harrell, and we didn't even have Wesley Matthews, but I thought Talon Horton-Tucker was sensational, obviously. And then you had Alex Caruso continues his great play. I mean, ever since he came back, our perimeter defense has gotten that much better, and he's shooting lights out to start the season. So I'm very happy for that kid. What the heck is going on with Kyrie? You know what, Myron? I don't think the world knows absolutely at all what's going on. I don't even think maybe his family are the only ones that know. But outside of that, I have no clue what's going on with Kyrie Irving. By the way, guys, just got these new lights right here in the back. Let me know if they're a distraction. I can dim them or whatever. But yeah, just trying to upgrade, man, trying to upgrade little by little. Thanks, DTLF, because I was looking for your podcast. I got you, Justice. Hey, as soon as this video's over, I would put the link in the comment section. I'm gonna pin it at the top of the comment section so you guys will find it. Just give it like 5 minutes or so to refresh. He said Antetokounmpo is in practice shooting now. He said, I think he will play now. Here's my thing. Oh, I'm glad you guys like the lights. That's what's up. Here's my thing about the whole COVID situation. That's what's more concerning to me than the Kyrie thing. Kyrie, sorry. If we continue to get sick like this, they're going to keep canceling games. Now, I don't think the NBA can afford to cancel the rest of the season because they already lost millions of dollars from last year, even though they, committed to the bubble and all that. What I think the NBA should do is repeat what they did last season and actually split it into two bubbles, West and East, and have the West play each other, all their games, and then have them, cross match up. Maybe just one traveling trip from bubble to bubble. They should separate two bubbles and do it like that. In my opinion, nobody got sick in the bubble. So I think that was a success. Yes, the players hated it, but if they don't know how to act right, like responsible adults and try to stay, clear of the virus and just keep a distance and all that, then they're going to have to be treated like, they're going to have to get their privileges revoked. One thing that should happen, though, that should never happen is the season being canceled, because then, I don't know, man, a lot of people are going to lose tons of money. Hey, what's up, bro? How you doing? He said, hey, DTLF, much love. Hope y'all kick some Rocket ass, bro, from a Knicks fan. I hope Boogie Cousins doesn't try to do anything dirty. Play on LeBron. That was dirty. He said, I lost respect for him. No offense, bro, guys. God bless. Yeah, you know what? He got fined. That's $10K out of his pocket. And it's not like he's he's made millions of dollars, but he never got that max contract. So he needs all the money he could get. I don't expect him to get out of hand tonight at all. I'd be shocked if this escalates over to this game, what happened last game. So that will be interesting to see what happens, but we'll see. Why doesn't the NBA vaccinate their players? You know what? I don't think a lot of people are 100% sure about the vaccine right now. Like, I don't think a lot of people are. I've been hearing rumors that people have been getting sick and stuff like that. So a lot of people aren't sure. Nobody wants to be the guinea pig, right? Nobody wants to take the first couple of vaccine shots. So maybe that's why the players haven't got it. But we'll see what happens, because you're right. You would think that them with all their resources would have already vaccinated all their players and boom, problem solved. But as of right now, we haven't heard anything of the sort. Am I going to get the vaccine? I don't know yet. I'm a little skeptical. I'm a young guy. I do have asthma. So, a lot of people worry about me. Like, my mom be calling me on the regular, asking me if I'm like how I'm doing and stuff like that. But I should be fine, man. As long as y'all keep intaking that vitamin C and getting all them good vitamins in and, drinking your teas and doing what you got to do, I think you should be straight. I don't know. He said, what up, DTLF? What's up, bro? How you doing, man? LOL, me too. No vaccine. He said, I'm 100% not taking it. See, a lot of people making their mind either one way or the other. I'm on the line. I'm trying to stay objective about the situation. If I hear that, like, great things about it, then sure, why not? But if if we continue to hear some sketchy things about it, I don't know. How y'all feeling though? Who's taking the vaccine up in here? I'm curious. He said they'll vaccinate all of their players once it's available. I've been fine so far. I don't think I need a vaccine. You know what? That's definitely another take right there. A lot of people feel like, hey, because I haven't got sick, it's not going to get to me. But we'll see. Again, time will tell. He said, I'm a frontline worker and I've been vaccinated. How you feel, Chris? Let us know, bro. We need you, man. We need you. He said, Dan, the vaccine is made to make you a Clippers fan. Oh man, that would really kill me. So yeah, no vaccine for me if that's the case. He said, Bill Gates is Fauci tells you take it, don't. That's a take. He said people need to stack their cabinets with Theraflu. Theraflu, hey, that's the nastiest tea you could ever taste, but it's effective. So shout out to that, bro. That's definitely a good suggestion. She said, not me, Mark of the Beast, LOL. Hey, I feel you on that. I feel you on that. A lot of this stuff does seem like stuff that the Bible has as prophecies. And again, I'm not religious, but I do believe in God. And so, they talk about the end of days. Who knows? A lot of this stuff reminds me of that I Am Legend movie with Will Smith. And of course, I'm not a conspiracy theorist or nothing like that. So I'm not going to sit here and tell you that the movie was real. But if you guys remember that movie, it all started from a vaccine. So, my homie was just reminding me yesterday when I want to go hoop with him. It started from a vaccine and then it turned into a whole zombie apocalypse. So it's kind of scary, but we'll see. Who are not in the lineup today? Still waiting for the final updates, but it looks like I'm not sure if Wesley Matthews is going to go or not, but it looks like everybody else is a go. It looks like everybody else is a go. I haven't got the final notification, but yeah, hopefully everybody goes tonight. One thing, Wesley Matthews was out last game, but hopefully this game he's good. We'll see. He said the goal of the vaccine is depopulation. There are reports that the vaccine makes you infertile. Oh, I definitely don't want to take the vaccine if that's the case. Oh no. I need my swimmers ready, man. They out here like Michael Phelps. My swimmers got to be ready for when I want to have that kid. Boom. He said, what up, Dan? What are your thoughts about locking up both Caruso and THT? So you think Pelinka can get it done? Well, I believe that they're restricted free agents, right? If I'm not mistaken. So I hope we come to terms on an agreement without them having to go out there and get a bigger contract, and then we're forced to match something that's really expensive, right? So that's the goal. There's always a sucky team out there willing to throw away their money and give extra than whatever the player's worth. So you got to be careful for those things. Not saying that these players aren't worth the money, but I'm saying you don't want to overpay for a prospect. He said, what up, Dan? What are your thoughts about locking up Caruso? I just read that one. I don't know. I do that sometimes, man. I read the same comments. He said, I think Kawhi doesn't get affected by the virus. He's a robot. He looks like a robot. There's videos out there circulating of him like falling down, complaining for a little bit, then getting straight up. But he could just be tough, man, honestly. He says, stop listening to these conspiracy clowns, Dan. It's good to be objective and listen to everybody's opinion, Nick. It's not good to be close-minded because, you know the story about the girl who cried wolf, right? You got to stay open-minded and stay alert always. You can't, count your blessings. You can't ever take that for granted, right? He said, too many conspiracy theories, man. Let's find out the facts. Yeah, I'm not here to report on that. All I'm telling you guys is I'm going to stay open-minded. I listen to the stories and just stay objective about everything. You can never be close-minded and say, oh, you can't sway this way or that way, because at the end of the day, you don't have the answer, sway. So why sway this way or that way, right? Just stay, keep an open mind and see what happens. Stay alert. He said, yo, Dan, teams are already interested in our guy Talon. He said, but I love him with our future. Hopefully he doesn't go anywhere. I think, I much rather get rid of KCP than lose Talon Horton Tucker, to be honest with you. Like if we had to give KCP's money to Talon, I would do that. And there's always going to be a team willing to take on that kind of salary. But it'll be interesting to see what happens this offseason. I'm not worried about that right now. 1 year at a time, baby. We're trying to win this championship. He said, I wasn't happy about last game. Wasn't happy how the Houston Rockets organization let the fans in the arena. He said, there were way too many people in the building. But luckily, nobody got sick as of right now. There's no crazy traces, and the game is still going to go on as of right now. Now, we are like 14 minutes before tip off. Hopefully, nothing changes by then. But, it's exciting to see that the Lakers have been able to maintain, the safety protocols, and we're serious about winning a championship. That's why we haven't really got too many situations. The only one was early on was Alex Caruso situation, and they did a good job of isolating him and all of that good stuff. But hopefully they continue to just take the precautionary measures and move forward with this season, because by God, do the fans need it. We need basketball, man. I don't even want to think of the prospect of missing another couple of months with no ball. So, I don't want to have to file for unemployment. This is my main stream and my main source of revenue. Now, thankfully, I'm opening up other things. I do have a stock. I do have, cash flows coming from other sides. But this is my main go-to right here, man. Without this, as of right now, since I don't have a job, I'm basically on unemployment and again, and I don't want to resort to that, even though right now they're giving out a nice little $300 extra paycheck. So we'll see. But, at the end of the day, a lot of people will be impacted if the regular season, ceases to, like, if it just stops like this again. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Hopefully that doesn't happen, because God knows we all need this, man. Not just for entertainment purposes, but for living purposes as well. He said, good old Texas, y'all. He said, I live here. No one wears masks and people walk around like there ain't nothing going on. Ooh, that's unfortunate, Esteban. Hopefully it ain't too late for your locals out there, man, because once they start getting sick, that's when they really start believing. But you just got to be really smart and do what's best for you and your family. He said, hey, damn, my Steelers got stomped. Good luck to your Rams. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. And I'm sorry about that, Jason. Sometimes that's the way the cookie crumbles, man. Steelers got off to a hot start and then just fell apart at the end. But there's always next year, man. He said, Dan, is you going to spit some bars on Friday? You know what? I'm going to put out a poll, and I'm going to see what you guys wanted me to rap about. And I'll probably do a Freestyle Friday coming up on my podcast. So, again, make sure y'all follow it. Link will be posted in the comment section as soon as this video is out. And I'm going to do the same thing for the comment section in the post-game recap. Yeah, I'm trying to get people involved, man. I'll be reading the comments tomorrow in tomorrow's podcast. I'll be a lot of you guys can drop comments on there, and I will let them play out and then just reply to those. So I'm trying to get y'all involved that way, as well as, just doing Freestyle Fridays and stuff like that, man. I'm trying to have fun on my podcast. I don't know. I listen to a lot of podcasts, and people are very knowledgeable. But one thing they don't do sometimes is make it entertaining. And that's what I want to do. I want to just have fun on my podcast. And hopefully you guys have fun with me as well. So keep it locked for that, man. Freestyle Friday is coming up. Rap about the Mamba? Maybe. Hey, again, I'm going to put up a poll. You guys can put some suggestions, and whatever gets more suggestions on my Twitter timeline or even in the comment section here, I will put those up for vote. And then whatever gets voted, that's what I'll be freestyling about this Friday, man. So I'm excited. Hey, you're in the studio right now. A lot of people don't see it, but I got the mic right here, man. I got the mic right here. So I got a professional studio, and everything. Actually, I do my own music. And so this is just going to be for fun. But I love rap and stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to interacting in that way. He said, Jesus Christ, my vaccine. That's right, bro. Preach. How about corridos, then? Bro, I wouldn't know. Like, I love Spanish music, but I wouldn't know half about how to sing corrido. I don't have the voice for that, man. Them people are super talented and skilled. My voice is a little different. It's more tailored for R&B and hip hop, and that's what I stick to. I stay in my lane, but I do love it, and I respect it, bro. I definitely love the culture, man. He said, we fought in the second half at least. He said, not the freestyle. I'm going to check that out. For sure, bro. Hey, check it out for sure, man. Jameson, appreciate you. He said, Dan, I got here late, but why did Morris get fined more than Cousins? Does not make sense. The NBA is soft, bro. I think they fined him more simply because he went after DeMarcus. And so they probably was over there having a heart attack, in the NBA center, talking about, oh my God, he's going to start a fight. And that's the last thing they want, right? The NBA cannot afford to lose money. So, yeah, unfortunately, I didn't think it was fair. But the NBA has gotten soft. You can't stare at a player wrong without getting a technical. You can no longer dunk and yell in their face without getting a technical. Like, they're taking a lot of the emotions away from the game. And what I always say is just let them play. Let them play. Let the play go. Stop blowing the whistle, slowing down the game. Let them play. And unfortunately, it is what it is, man. He said, DTLF, make sure you shout us out when you win the Grammy. Bro, if I win a Grammy, you better believe I'm gonna reciprocate that love. I'm giving back to the community, all of that. That would be a dream come true for reals, man. I love music, but hey, one day at a time, whatever God has in store for me, that's what I'm gonna take. He said, right, they are taking the emotions out of the game, and it's terrible. It is, bro. It's really sad. Like, there's a lot of things you can't do in the NBA that you could do back then. Like, for example, hanging on the rim. They used to be able to hang on the rim. Now they can't do it because they call it like showboating or whatever. Whatever, man. Fans love that stuff. Just let it rock, right? You can't. There's a lot of things you can't do nowadays that you could do. There's no more hand checking. Oof. James Harden would average 15 points a game if he was back in the hand checking era because that boy's soft, man. He's skilled, but he's very so he relies on those refs like for dear life, and you can really see when he's out here complaining and crying and stuff. So he said, yo, Dan, I'm going to make a diss track about Kyrie and the Clippers choking all the time. Yeah, I already got a diss track on the Clippers. I don't think I'll be wasting my breath on them anymore. But yeah, bro, hey, whatever motivates you, man, I'll definitely give it a listen. Link me. He said, Rambus McHale went at it back in the day. I love that, Kevin. You old school just like me, bro. You know what's up. Now, obviously, I wasn't alive to see that, but I did see the clips and the reruns and stuff, man. I love the intensity. That's what it's all about. Now, I'm not saying the players should get out here like hockey and start boxing, but what I'm saying is, hey, man, let them push each other around a little bit. Who cares? Let it rock. If they ain't if they're not throwing swings, then don't find them. Come on. That was just a little heat check right there. That was just Morris letting them know, hey, man, you're not going to punk me, bro. I'm about that life. I'm from the streets. And Boogie didn't want nothing. Boogie looked like that meme of the little kid that runs out and he goes, and he runs back in. So DeMarcus wasn't about that life, and he showed his true colors. While Markieff Morris basically punked him, right? So that was that. End of story. Shouldn't have been no fines. Everybody, they got suspended from the game, whatever. Move on. He said, you can't even look at the defender. You just bodied after the poster. Dan is crazy now. But I'm going to be honest with you. If I body somebody, if I'm in the NBA, let's say I was Vince Carter in my prime, and I dunk on somebody and the rule's on, man, I'm still yelling in their face, man. They're gonna smell the breakfast, lunch, and the dinner I just had. Like, I'm going to get all up in that grill, and I'm going to make sure they feel me, bro. I don't care if they get a free throw out of that. But that's just me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a very emotional dude. I talk smack. When I play video games, when I get out there in the park and in the court and I hoop with my friends, we talk smack. It's all a part of life. It's fun, man. Imagine if sports was just Kawhi Leonard. Everybody was like Kawhi, emotionless. Is that what the NBA wants? Hopefully not, man, because that's not what we're trying to watch. We're trying to watch some emotion, some intensity, some, in your grill. We're trying to, like, when we're just trying to see some emotion, man. It's good. It's good for everybody. We like to see the passion. He said, Kyrie's crossover is the best. I love Kyrie's game. I just don't like who he has become. I feel like he became so entitled, and unfortunately, that's what happens when you give somebody too much power and they don't know how to act with it. He got enough money to take care of his family and the future generations. He should be happy and thankful and humbled by this. He should be answering interviews, even though those reporters can be, annoying. But like me, I still read comments. Just because some people, annoy me sometimes and say some hater stuff, don't mean I don't read the comments. I still appreciate all the good comments, And the hater comments, what do? I just respond to them, right, accordingly. If there's somebody hating and they want attention, because they didn't get breastfed enough when they was babies, you know what I'm saying? I smack them back. And that's what I do. And it's a pleasure to do that. It's an honor to have this platform and to have the IQ to be able to dissect things and discard, the negative and basically embrace the positive, So at the same time, Kyrie, bro, it's a privilege to get up there and get questions asked to you. That means they're interested in you. You got to stay humble, man. You can't, I get it. You're a multimillionaire now, but you got there because of the support of two things: the platform you had, thanks to the NBA, and the support of the fans. So never forget that. Never forget where you come from. See, if I was ever a millionaire, my first priority would be taking care of my family. Second priority, giving back to the community. Third priority, inspire and do positive things with that money. Not, act like I'm above everybody, start burning sage and doing weird things. Those are weird things to me. It's like, bruh, chill out. You're in the NBA. My favorite music artists? I have so many, bro. Like, what genre? Where do I start? Like, you can look at that. You can look at my posters as a kind of a reference guide. I got J. Cole back there. I got 21 Snoop. Obviously Bob Marley. Everything, bro. I like a little bit of everything. MJ back there. You see my upbringing is just well versed, man. I like everything from oldies to reggae to hip hop to rock and roll. I like the Red Hot Chili Peppers, the Gorillaz, Linkin Park, Tupac, obviously Tupac, he's up there for sure. Nas, everybody, man, from old to new school. I like Future. I like if it's good, I like it, bro. And I take they inspire me to just be versatile, so I can make old school style music and I can also make trappy type beats. I mess with everything. So it's all about being versatile and open-minded if you're an artist, because if what doesn't appeal to some will appeal to others. Some people have told me they don't like it when I use autotune. I'm sorry. Autotune is a part of the future, man. It's what bangs right now. So I'm not saying I'm going to autotune everything, but it's a part of the culture, man. It's a part of what sounds cool to me. So I'm going to use it sometimes. And it's not that I can't sing or nothing. It's just that it's fun to play with the tools at your disposal, right? So you gotta like everything. You gotta be well versed, man. You can't be like Granny out here just always grumpy and oh, that sounds like garbage. It's like, bro, if it has a good beat to it and you can nod your head, it's probably good. You're being way too hard on the genre, right? He said, brother, what do you think THT ceiling is? I'm gonna be honest with you. If he wasn't on a championship contender and he was starting, this kid would be a star, like a legit all-star. I see Darren Williams written all over him. It reminds me of D. Will. He has a crossover, the ability to get to any one of his spots, the strength, the athleticism. And D. Will was a defensive player too when he was with the Utah Jazz. So that's what he reminds me of. But maybe the upside is even bigger than that. We only seen glimpses of him. So I can't really put a ceiling on him, to be honest with you. I could just tell you what he reminds me of. And he reminds me of that. A little bit. Superstar. Kevin King thinks he could be a superstar. I don't deny it. Like I said, I don't have a ceiling for THT. And it's not till he starts getting consistent heavy minutes and maybe even a starting position that you can really put like some sort of, you can't put the finger on it, like what he's going to be exactly. But he looks great. I will say that. And that's going to wrap it up for me, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. Like I said, the podcast link will be in the comment section. I will pin it all the way in the top. So make sure you guys check that out when you get a chance. Freestyle Friday coming up. So I'm looking forward to it, man. It's going to be fun. And keep a lock right here for the post-game recap. If you guys already haven't, please smash the like button and sub to this channel. Second channel, about to get some work in on that. So keep a lock on that as well. I'll catch you guys right after the game. Go Lakers. Let's whoop some Rocket ass, baby. Let's get it.